Hallo Leute, wie geht es Ihnen? Now I welcome you in the second video of our series in which we are learning complete A1. Okay, complete A1 as per the embassy curriculum. Now let's get started from the second video. First of all, my name is Saurav. So welcome to the German language with Saurav. Now, so our topic, today's topic name is the Zahlen. Zahlen means number. We are going to learn the number till 10,000. Okay, from 0 to 10,000. Don't worry at all. I'm going to teach you the very simplest way to understand the number, and I bet you, I really give you a bet that if you watch this video and the part 2 of this video, you will be able to write number or speak number till 10,000. Not very fluently, but yes, you will be able to, and I bet you this. So now what you have to do if you want to take this bet, so what you have to do, you have to speak with me every number. Whatever the number pronunciation I'm going to teach you, you have to speak with me. Okay, so let's get started. Los geht's. Now the very first number is 0. 0 is not null or anything, it is null. What is it? Null. Null. 0 is null. Now the second one is eins. Eins. Null. Eins. Null. Eins. 0, 1. Speak with me. Null, eins. Second is zwei. This is not zwei, this is zwei, because again Z gives the sound of S, so it is zwei. Okay, in German Z gives sound of S and S gives sound of Z. So again this is zwei. Null, eins, zwei. Now move to the next one is drei. Drei. Null, eins, zwei, drei. Null, eins, zwei, drei. Next one is, see, what is dar in English? Dar is in English is fear. The same sound. 4 is fear. Fear. Okay? Null, eins, zwei, drei, fear. The next one is fünf. Eu. This umlaut gives the sound of eu. Eu. Okay, so fünf. Eu sound. Fünf. Okay, fünf. So what is it? Fünf. Now, again, this one is quite difficult because it is creating eu sound. So fünf. Speak with me. Null, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf. Next one is sechs. Again, sechs, because S creates sound of Z, so it is sechs. What is it? Sechs. Sechs. Next one is sieben. 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 If you watch Ben 10, then you know the name Ben. Sieben. Okay? Sieben. Now, practice from 1 to 7. 0 to 7. Null, eins, zwei, drei. Vier, fünf. Sechs, sieben. Sieben is 7. Okay? Now the next one is acht. Acht. Acht is 8. Acht. Acht is 8. Speak. Acht. Acht. Okay? Next one is neun. Neun. Neun is 9. Don't say it neon or anything. I have seen many student who used to say neon or anything else. It is neun. Neun. Neun is 9. Now one more recap. See, I'm like a daily soap now who give recap many times. So I give recap just to make you remember things. Okay? When I give recap, try to recap with me, try to speak with me. Now, null, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun. Okay? 9. And the next one is 10. How to say 10? I think you all have heard a Bollywood actress whose name is Susmita Sen. Susmita Sen. If you have heard that, then what is her surname? Surname is Sen. That is what 10 is. See, 10 is Sen. 10 is Sen. What is it? Not Zain or anything. It is Sen because Z gives sound of S, so it is Sen. Sen. Yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Sen. Now I'm giving you a small challenge that if you know number till 10, then you know your number or your mother, father, any number if you know, then you have to tell me your phone number in German without seeing anywhere. Practice it for 2-3 minutes. Pause this video now and practice the number. First see, then write the number, then practice it, then turn off your copy and then speak your number in German. Try this exercise. Okay? And I'm moving forward, so you can play this video again. Okay? Now the next one is 11. 11 is elf. Elf. You know elf? In Christmas we have some bonnets that's known as elf. Elf is what? 11. Elf. Elf. Next one is 12. 12 is swolf. Swolf. Z is S. So the sound is what? Sound is swolf. Swolf. What is it? Swolf. Yes. 12 is swolf. Now move to the next. Okay. If you know till 12, then it is way sufficient. Now onward we will apply some trick to understand. Let's see. Okay, let's practice from 1 to 12. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 11, 12, 11, 12, 11, 12. Now 13 onward we'll see some changes. 13. 13 is 3 and 10. 3 and 10. So dry, sane. 3 is dry and 10 is sane. Dry, sane. 13. 13. Dry, sane. We know 3, we know 3, we know 10. So dry, sane. Dry, sane. Dry, sane is 13. Now move to the next one, 14. Then what is 14? 14 is fear, sane. 4 and 10. Fear, sane. Fear, sane. 14 is fear, sane. Fear, sane. Okay. Now 15. Take 15. 15 is fünf, sane. 5 is what? 5 is sir fünf. And 10 is sane. So fünf, sane. Fünf, sane. 15. Okay. Fünf, sane. Similarly, we have next 16 and 17 is bit different, so try to understand. Zex. See, we know 6 is Zex, but in 16 we have to remove S, so it is Zexane. Instead of Zexane, it is Zexane. What is it? Zexane. We have removed S from here, so it is Zexane. Zexane. Okay, it is what? Zexane. Now similar with 17. 17 is Zeben. 7 is Zeben now. See, sir, you told us 7 and 10. 7 is Zeben. I'm writing here Zeben. But we have to eliminate en in 17 only. Not every time. Only 16 and 17 have their special case. Not every time. Okay. So Zeebsane. Instead of Zeebensane, it is Zeebsane. Okay. Zeebsane. 17. Now what is 18? 18 is Octsane. What is it? Octsane. 19 is Noinsane. What is it? Noinsane. 9 and 10. Noinsane. Noinsane. Okay. And 20. 20 is what? 20 is what? Swansish. Swansish. Swansish is 20. What is it? Swansish. Yes, Swansish. Swansish. Okay, see one thing. Somewhere sish is written like this, and somewhere sish is written like this. Okay, both are correct. Okay, both are correct. You can go through Google, both are correct. So, what is it? 20. 20 is Swansish. Swansish. Now, I hope that till 20 is everything clear. Let's have a quick recap till 20. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, Swansish. Swansish. Okay. Now move to 21. So 21, from 21 onward we have a different trick, and I think this is super easy, so try to understand it. 21, see, don't read here, 21, okay, 21. Now what we have to do, we have to, in English we learn 21 from left to right, okay. In German we read from right to left, okay. 1 and 20. In English we say 21, in German we say 1 and 20. In German we say 1 and 20. So now 1 and 20. So 1, 1 and 20. 1 is what? We just learned ein, and is und. 20 is, we just learned Swansish. So 21 is ein und Swansish. See, ein und Swansish. Ein und Swansish. 21. Again 22. From right to left. 22. 2 and 20. Zwei und Swansish. 23. From right to left. Drei und Swansish. Drei und Swansish means 3 and 20. 24. Again, vier und Swansish. Vier und Swansish means 4 and 20. Okay. Now, similar to that, move to the next one. See, 26, 27, 28. Let's suppose 28. 28. What is it? 28, we have to do 8 and 20. So 8 is what? 8 und Swansish. Und is and. Okay. Und is and in English. Okay. 8 und Swansish. 29 is 9 und Swansish. 9 und Swansish. 29. 9 und Swansish. Okay. Now move to next one. 30. What is 30 in German? 30. Again 30 is again super easy. 3 is what? Drei. 0 we put sish. As I told you, sish you can write this and this as well. Okay. Drei sish. Drei sish. 30. Drei sish. Okay. Now move to next. I think that till here everything is clear. The small trick. Patience fully understand. Okay. Now next one is 40. 40. 40 is again 4 is what? 4 is fear. 0 is sish. Fear sish. I'm not saying 0 is sish. 0 is null. But yes, we are making this. Okay. 40. Fear sish. Now, if I ask what is the number 34, then how you can say? Sir, you told us 34. In English it is 34. In German it is 4 and 30. So 4 and 30. So sir, 4 is fear and is und, and 30 is drei sish. Drei sish. Okay, if I say the number 44, then sir again 4 and 40, so it will become 4 and 40. 4 and 40. Let's take some different pen. Okay, green one. Chalo. 4 and 40. So 4 is sir fear and is und, and 40 is fear und fear sich. Simple. Fear und fear sich. Clear? Now you can also make several numbers. Move to next one. 50. 50 is 50. 50. 50 is 50. What is it? 50. 50 is 50. Okay. Now let's practice few more number. 51. Again 51. Don't worry. 51. So what we have to do? Again take dark pen. Which one? Okay, take this. 51. 51. 1 and 50. 1 and 50. So ein und 50. Ein und 50. 52. 2 und 50. 2 und 50. 2 and 50. 53. 3 and 50. 3 und 50. Okay. 54. Again from right to left. 4 und 50. Now move to next one. Anyone you can take. 57, let's suppose. So 57 again. What is 7 and 50? 7 and 50. 7 und 50. 7 und 50. Not 57. 16, 17 have different rule, but after that it is 7 only. So 7, 7 and 50. 7 and 50. So 7 and 50 is 7 und 50. 58, 8 and 50. 8 und 50. 8 und 50. Okay, now move to next. What is 60 then? 60 is, what is it? 60. Okay, 60. 60 and 70 will again. 6 become zek and 70 becomes zeb. Like 60 is zex. Wait. Let me write clearly. 60 and 70. Again we have to say zek sish, and for 70 zeb sish. Okay, so again we removing en. In 17 we removed en, and in 70 we removed en. Similarly 16 we removed en, and 60 we removed en. So it is zex sish, and 70 is zeb sish, 80 is acht sish, 90 is neun sish. Now in between, if we talk any number, let's suppose take 95. 95. So we know, sir, we have to go from right to left. So 5 and 90. So 5 is fünf and is und. 90 is neun sich. 95 बन गया. Okay, next if I take a number, let's suppose 84. Okay, so again 4 and 80. 4 and 80. So 4 is what? Fear and is und. 80 is acht sich. Fear und acht sich. Simple. If I take the number, last number is, let's suppose I took a number of 99. Then what we can say this in German? 99. 99. What we can say this in German? See, 99, 9 and 90. So it is what? 9 and is und, 9 und 9 sich. 9 und 9 sich. 99. 9 und 9 sich. And the last number is 100. Is 100. 100. 100. 100 is 100. So I hope that you have learned number from 0 to 100. In the next part of the number, we will be learning number from 100 to 10,000. And I think that if you have understood this number from 0 to 100, then it is way easy to understand from 100 to 10,000. So stay tuned, and one homework I'm giving to all of you, that it is quite lengthy homework, but if you did it once, then trust me, you will have a good command on numbers. What you have to do in copy, you have to write from 0 to 100. From 0 to 100, all the number you have to write in German. Okay, now that is all. I have given 2 tasks today. That first you have to say number in German, your phone number, and second thing is that you have to write from 0 to 100 in your copy. Okay, this thing is till now. I hope everything is clear. If you have any doubt, you can watch this video again. Okay, and don't confuse the small things. If you are confused in a small thing, then you will leave everything. Don't worry. If there is any confusion, you can ask me on comment box. Okay, and then you can start learning forward. Next thing is that we did recap. Now again, if you want to join my batch, if you want to learn German from very basics, then you can join my live batch. Okay, and if you want to go to Germany, if you need help in immigration also, you can contact me.